So hi, I'm back, and behind me you can see the shelves are different. That is because I got my third shelf. I'm first going to show you what I read so far since the last video. Then what I plan on reading next, maybe. And then afterwards I'm going to show you how my shelves look like right now. So I finished Sorcery of Thorns. There's still the bookmark in that I can pull out. I read half of it in this book and then listened to the rest as an audiobook because I didn't feel like reading. Like the Elizabeth, I think, is the main character, and she was about to do like things where I'm like, why? I also had the feeling that she thought she's more important than she actually is. Like, she somehow wanted to get involved, although I think most problems would just, not happen or wouldn't mean anything to her if she just wouldn't care, because, the entire kingdom would then be in trouble, but no one is going to blame her for that. She won them, and they didn't do anything about it, so that was that. I did enjoy it. It was better than I expected, and it got a yellow tab, so it's going to stay. A purple tab, sorry. That was the letter S from the alphabet challenge. Then I also read Losing It. I think it's also an English book with the same title. Probably cover is different. I did like this book. It was good. I normally don't read any romance, so had fun with that. Because it was something different, and I don't like this romance thing when it's like how teenagers would behave, or sometimes you wonder why people behave that childish. And she didn't. She did some things that are quite irrational, but she did them out of panic. So I thought this book was good. And that is everything I read. So from my July TBR, I finished 2 books. The other 2 I didn't. The one is still at 50 pages. I haven't read anything in that. And the other one is Yellowface, where I haven't read a single page. I didn't even start it yet. So maybe I'm gonna read them this month. Maybe not. So this book actually I chose because of a random number generator. I thought it is more fun. I don't like choosing my own books to read, and this way I basically just got a number and went with it. So I might just continue doing it that way. Also on this one Discord server there is also a bingo card, so maybe I'm gonna do some of these challenges. I don't know. By the way, if I look a little bit exhausted, I did just cook for I think 3 hours, different things. Something like a spice powder paste. It's more a paste. And yeah, also marmalade, so I am sticky. And there's still something in the oven that is going to stay there for quite longer, so if you hear that, I hope it's not too loud. And yeah, then I'll grab my phone and show you the bookshelves. Okay, so yeah, the bookshelf. I'm gonna first start with this shelf. I basically just turned it so it's, before it faced this direction, now well, towards us. Yeah, here are my Illumicrate books so far. The Luminaries is with the alphabet challenge, but it fits in here perfectly. It's almost a little bit too small, the gap, but I can get it in there. I have to finish these 5, and the next one is on the way. But I think the next one is like from this horror subscription, so yeah, I hope. I'm excited for that. Then here I have the Shadow Me series. I still have only read the first 3 and the novellas in between, so hopefully sometime I'm going to read Restore Me. And yeah, down here I have a box with like books to unhaul. This one I actually recently unhauled. It's basically just theories about America is keeping everything secret, and I didn't really understand it, what that was. I think I bought this because it said something with Stargate, and I'm a Stargate fan, so it's nothing. It had nothing to do with that. It's basically just a book that wants to talk bad about America. Down here I have some pillows. Then here I have the solo leveling books. I only have 4 so far and still have to read this one. And yeah, I put them here with the sci-fi books because, well, I thought this might fit well. Then yeah, here I have fantasy, I think. For some books I'm not so sure what they are. Here it continues with fantasy all the way here. I put James Bond in here with them because I didn't know where else to put them. Here is a gap because the first book of this trilogy is with a friend. Then over here is more fantasy. Then I put the 50 Shades of Grey books in here because I didn't know where else to put them. And back here is horror. Then down here I have the Warrior Cats books and some YA, but for like the youngest, basically. And here it goes to my romance shelf. Then over here is English that is not romance, so here is everything mixed together, sort of. Down here are like murder mystery things. I think actually this one is English. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. And here are Katie Reich's books. They are English, but well, the shelf is full. Then here is the alphabet challenge. I didn't put a purple tab on the luminaries because I don't want to accidentally damage it somehow. And I think I would accidentally do that. Here are classics, like the new ones. These ones are also new, and yeah, these 2 I already read. And here are, I think, mostly non-fiction. There are books that I am not sure if I ever read. I mean, I'm interested in these 2. It's about dinosaurs, sort of. This one I recently got. It's a I think I talked about it in the last video. Yeah, this is actually a yoga book, so I'm not actually going to read it. It's also not in my list, and these two aren't either, because I wouldn't know why I should put them there. It's like not a book that I'm actually going to sit down and read. But yeah, so these three I read, and this is left. Yeah, also up here I do have another Warrior Cats books that is with the alphabet challenge. I usually have that in between these two books, but yeah, I didn't feel like leaving a gap, so I pushed them together, and I don't think I'm going to read the other one that soon. Also somehow up here I didn't line them up perfectly. And these two, this one, yeah, actually this one only has like slight cracks in the spine. I don't think you can see it, but I can feel it. This one has a lot. And well, when I got them from the flea market, they didn't have them, but my mother made them. Yeah, I prefer my books without cracks, and usually I manage to do that. Well, not with these two. Yeah, I think here you can see it quite good. Yeah, so I'm convinced that some of the books I got from this flea market have never been touched by anyone, because yeah, like this one, it doesn't look like anyone opened it, or it was someone that cares for the spine. But this one, I don't think you could open it without cracking it, so pretty sure no one has read this one. Yeah, so actually I can show you my shelves from further away. Before that, I also bought this from IKEA for my annotating things. Like I have a notepad up here where I have a series tracker, but not for many series. So yeah, some pens. Here I have my tabs, and yeah, a pen. I don't use this pen for books, but it was laying around, so I put them there. Here I have like sticky notes that are transparent, and a crochet hook that also was lying around. And here I have these like highlighter tape thingies. I did show them to you in the last video, and I put that up here. I think it looks good. I also think I never showed these shelves. I painted them myself. They were green at the beginning. Trying to go back so you can see everything. Okay, I can't go further back, but yeah, these are the shelves. And yeah, so I did have these two, move them here to this shelf, and that's the new one. But to be fair, I think you can't really tell. So yeah, that was it for this video, and I hope we'll see each other in the next one. Bye!